Yeah, just if you could tell us a bit about GoPlugable.
Yeah, so GoPlugable essentially is a Airbnb for private chargers. We want to help EV drivers without access to home chargers share their neighbors' home chargers. So that's essentially what we do. We're a platform that facilitates that transaction.
Very good, very good. Much needed too. And what stage are you at now with your system?
The app is live. So we had some early beta users, around 200 plus downloads so far. We're starting to slowly promote it as well. So right now we have around 40 hosts, all spread out within the island of Ireland.
Okay.
Now we're trying to aggressively get more people to share. So the app is live. Go check us out. Just Google GoPlugable and you'll find us.
And there's chargers live on the app now as well. People can use them. And where are you getting the most traction? Dublin, Belfast?
It's a mix of both, I think.
Okay.
So we've been live for a while. We've had very good support from both Belfast and Dublin in terms of users. Also great support from both the EV associations, both EV Northern Ireland and Irish EV Association. So pretty happy about it that way, but more work to be done.
And if I have a charger and I want to get it on the app, and what do I need to do? I register it?
So all you need to do is download the app and you sign up as a host. So we'll ask you a couple of questions like what charger is yours, how much do you want to charge people. So you get to decide the pricing. We have nothing to do on it. We basically charge a 15% commission. That's how we make money. But you get to decide the pricing for the charging. Plus, if you're living in city, you can also charge for parking as well. So you can make money two ways.
And do people pay per hour, or do they pay per kilowatt, or how do you measure it, or what's the?
As an EV driver myself, I like it if it's kilowatt hour rather than per hour. It's confusing.
Yes.
So yes, it's a per kilowatt hour kind of a calculation. So what we do is we do both the calculations. One, we look at the time and output from the charger. Second, we also calculate based on the battery of the car and the percentage as well.
So host of a charger doesn't need to provide any metering information. No. It's all done through the app. There's no other
so
information.
Pricing, all of that, payments, we take care of the entire thing.
Any idea what kind of cost people are putting out there? What's the kind of average cost, or what's?
Right now, most of them are around 45 to 55 maximum.
Okay.
Our recommendation is always to keep it at par with public chargers. I mean, there's no point making it costlier, but we don't have to be cheaper as well.
Okay.
And normally we also put recommendations. So if you put, let's say, 80 pence for a kilowatt hour, our app will recommend and say that in your area this is the average.
Okay.
Why don't we go with that?
So again, on the other side, I'm in Dublin today. I want somebody to charge my car. What do? I open the app, I book a slot, they reply.
How
does it work?
That's the plan. So let's say you're coming to RDS in Dublin, you go to the app and hit RDS. You'll see which are the hosts up in that area. Select them, hit book. They have to obviously accept. So it works like Airbnb itself. The host has to accept it. Only then you get the address and the exact location. So you can't just show up there.
Okay, very good, very good. And so I guess if you want to tell people how they can find out more and what they need to do to get involved.
So folks, just search GoPlugable or go to our site GoPlugable.com. Also, go to iOS or Android stores. You can find our app, download it, sign up. You can start using as well. So if you're someone who doesn't have access to home chargers, this is your solution. Also, even if you have a home charger and if you're going outside, you get an access to a lot of slow chargers through our network, which otherwise isn't available. So guys, thanks for having me.
Yep, great stuff. Just one last thing, what do you think of the show today?
It's good. I mean, we need more of these. It's amazing to see a lot of interest for electric cars. I mean, this is our bread and butter, so it is very happy to see that people are keen on making that switch. This is a pure testimony of that, I guess.
Yeah, I heard someone say earlier that this was the first show in Dublin, first motor show in Dublin for 14 years, and every vehicle here today is electric, so it's great.
It is. I mean, 20,000 people signed up for this. I mean, I can say that right now there's at least 2,000 people floating in and out, so it's a good show. We need more of this.
Super. Thanks very much for your time
today.
Thanks, Mark.